actually a very nice picture of her. That is actually a really nice picture. Where did... Oh, okay. Here we are. Welcome back to the Firendly Village. Yeah, you know, we only play nice. Now, there's only, you know, YouTubers who are actually on Minewind that are allowed here. So, that's why there's not that many people or griefing. Now, let's start off with these houses. As you can see here, this is a little up ahead. Here is MK's house, which is still in the process. He apparently admits that he doesn't have any idea what he's building, but I think that's actually a lie, and I know that he's going to make a wonderful building out of this when he's finished. It actually looks cool. It's kind of like, reminds me of the Colosseums, you know, the Roman times and their old buildings, but without the nether color. But, you know, maybe they should have a nether color. Now over here we got King Easy's home, and it looks really, really awesome. It was built on a hill and whatnot. He's King Easy. And well, someone's been stealing dirt. I bet there was an Enderman, or maybe it's Akin. We'll check Akin's place in a minute. So as you can see here, right in his house, it's actually, you know, pretty standard and whatnot. He says he finished the place, and these are wonderful stairs. He has like 2 stories. Nothing much is in here yet. Maybe he'll add some later on. I hope so, because it looks awesome. And over here we actually have a secret entrance, which you can, you know, go here. Look at that. That's awesome. And there's these chests and whatnot, which of course are empty, so I'm not going to be stealing anything. Oh, that is awesome. That's really awesome. Basically, the switch could be able to open or close. That is awesome. That's really awesome. We'll keep it closed for now. King Easy actually never stopped for a moment. He says his house is like not that good earlier on my early episodes, but I know he's lying. That is a really, really good standard house. He's a builder. He just doesn't want to admit it. Now over here we have Akin's so-called lake that he's going to have with alligators in it. Where's the green wool, Akin? Or maybe he wants some green wool. I'll ask him later. As you can see here, he basically connected with that and made his own river, handmade, and made this huge waterfall, kind of like that one huge waterfall. I forgot the name of a famous waterfall that's really huge. But anywho, as you can see here, you can easily climb up. Or not. Hold on. Climb! Swim! 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 Just keep swimming! So, if you guys actually had the sound on, I apologize for that entirely, with the water being louder than me, and possibly maybe like the doors and my walking steps. But we're not going to edit it, and we're going to continue. As you can see here, this spot he says he's going to build a house. And right over here, you can see he has this small little lake, which is for him to, you know, relax. Maybe he'll build it over here on the edge or whatnot. And of course, yeah, you know, he burned the whole place down. Wait a minute. Where's his wolf? Did something happen to his wolf? What happened to your wolf? Is that his wolf? Oh. Oh, okay. His wolf is okay. I think you should be naming this wolf or something. What do you want to be named as? Huh? What do you want to be named as? What do you want to be? Alright. So yeah, that's actually basically everyone's houses so far. Quiz has not built one just yet, or maybe he has and I haven't seen it yet. But we're gonna... Oh! Hey, it's that creeper that chased us one time. You'll see that creeper another time. You'll see the video later on. So yeah, I built this passage with a little bridge because there's like small little water, and got some, you know, trees out of the way. No, I did not burn the forest. Relax. All I did was chop them down and replanted them. What the heck happened here? I think I'll just blame it on Akin. I hear that. And as you can see here, I have actually updated from the last time I... Yeah, as you can see here, I have actually updated since the last time we were actually playing Minewind, or any videos that you see, but you'll see me building them later on. Well, most of it. Everything seems fine around here and there. I put some torches around because, a little incident you'll see later on. And I've also extended my room, just to make it better. And also, I want you to meet Grandpepper. How you doing, Grandpepper? How you doing? I don't know why I named you that, but I will never know. Why did I name you Grandpapa? it just came at the top of my head. I'm also planting a bunch of sugarcane around the entire lake if I can. You know, the more the merrier. And I also added melons! I added melons! Delicious, scrumptious, juicy watermelons! And of course you can see I have a cow. You know, so that way I could actually have some milk. And hopefully I'll find another one and bring him over here. Now over here you might have noticed that this thing is a villager jail. Which of course I am not going to say much to it because there's a video about it. And I will show it to you later. Die. You safe? That's good. And here is my worshipping altar to the sun. Yes, I build a worshipping thingamahooza was it to worship the great sun. Praise the sun! Praise the sun, I tell you! Praise it! Praise the sun! And as you can see here, it's actually like, you know, a pool of lava, which, of course, anyone could accidentally fall in, and you'll see later in videos. And I also made this little statue made out of clay with some redstone, flames on the back, and a blaze head, because in my opinion, since, you know, you look at all the mods and whatnot, I would say that the sun god looks like a blaze with, you know, looking all muscular with flaming wings and whatnot. Anywho, as you can see here, this pool of lava, you could either praise to him normally, or you could bring a zombie over here, or a victim, to be our sacrifice to the gods. It's quite that simple. No, I'm not evil. Anywho, guys, I also have this thing built. Which, Akin, I don't care what you say. I am building this for the villager. This is going to be a laboratory, which will actually be holding that villager. It's like a laboratory, but at the same time, it's also a jail cell. Because this is not on my... This is my property. This is my property, Akin. No one knows what I'm talking about, but they will later on. They will learn later on! Oh yeah, I also have a fridge. Food storage where I could actually have the entire room made out of packed ice, which luckily for me, does not melt whatsoever. And I can put food, like cook, and I guess rotten flesh and wheat, and would be supplying it all constantly, and I would never actually go hungry. You know, make it much more realistic by having myself having the food refrigerated so it's not turned to rotten goo. But anyway, guys, that's actually what I got of this little grand tour of the update of this village. Until then, I'm Zittle Dalekborn, and tell me what you think should be updated. Like, should there be something more to my house, or maybe MK's or Easy's, or maybe even Akin? What type of house should Akin have? Yes, what type of house can Akin have? He has no idea what type of house. Tell me right down below, what do you want Akin to actually have? And I'm Zittle Dalekborn. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Minewind. I'll be seeing you, and you will be seeing me. See ya!